The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the fourth down.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the out route.
Able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Looks like he's going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Keeper all the way. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one,
getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Hawkeyes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Hawkeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Design quarterback run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up first and goal inside the 5.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He flips it to the back across the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. The Seminoles lining up here on first and 10. They mix it up with a run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Florida State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team.
Timeout, Iowa.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And third and short, try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a...
Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops. On the move now.
Clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Using his legs here.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing to, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by 5. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Running with purpose.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They'll use the ground game here. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Moles. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score. Florida State 19.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So Throwing and running is essential. Stick with him.
Breaks into open space. Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Iowa.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the outlet. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And that will give them the lead now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Receiver in motion now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He's going to hand this off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over.
Breaks into the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Keeps it on the draw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Hits into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Iowa offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Second down and goal. QB sneak. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score. Florida State.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 16.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Single back, takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.